How they cooking?
But you funny. Anything that's why would you eat a bottom feeder? Would you eat a cockroach? That's a shrimp.
Depends on how they cooking.
But you funny. A cockroach is the cousin of a shrimp. So a cockroach is a land shrimp. A shrimp is a sea cockroach. Same family, they got the same last names and everything. Same thing as a crab and a spider.
What's the last name?
I can't think of it right now, and I don't want to say nothing wrong on here because they love to tear me apart.
Yeah.
But if you look it up, they're in the same exact family. The spider and the crab is in the same exact family. What we have made the basically the trash cans of the ocean and the trash cans of the earth are a delicacy. But this is the same thing that happened in slavery, where they gave us a pig and gave us the most nasty, horrendous parts of the pig, and then we turned it into a delicacy, like chitterlings. What is amazing about eating the intestines of a pig? But we turned that into a delicacy. We put all of our seasonings on it. You know, that's causing all types of tapeworms, hookworms, fluke worms, that's causing all types of tapeworms, hookworms, fluke worms, Fasciolopsis buski, types of tapeworms, hookworms, fluke worms, Fasciolopsis buski. Think about the things that we actually, and then you think that it's romantic to take, and for one, we're not Roman, so we can't even say we're romantic. There's nothing Roman about us. That's Greco-Greek language. I'm just trying to show my people we're in a different culture, and I'm trying to show it without them thinking I'm just being racist, because I'm not. I have white friends. I have white business people that I do business with. That is not the issue. The issue is monkeys play with monkeys. Gorillas play and socialize themselves with gorillas. Polar bears would never, Dr. Sebi said it, you would never catch a polar bear fraternizing and eating with a gorilla because they eat two totally different things. That's all I'm saying. You would never see a gorilla send its gorilla cubs to polar bear school. So we're letting other people teach us. We're letting other people give us spirituality. So we're letting other people teach us. We're letting other people give us spirituality. We're letting other people feed us. We're letting other people clothe us. And it's not our culture and tradition. And it's the reason why I'm having a problem with the very same people that I'm trying to heal and help. Because they're operating out of a European mindset. Same people that I'm trying to heal and help. Not our culture and tradition. And it's the reason why I'm having a problem with the very same people that I'm trying to heal and help. Because they're operating out of a European mindset and not out of an Aboriginal or African mindset.
Man, ain't that cold-blooded, man, when you're trying to help your people, man, and they
it hurts sometimes. I be having to talk to Nabi like, Nabi, he be like, don't give up, man, it'll work. And then Nabi, so shouts out to Nabi, that's my manager. What he do is he always point out the good. Man, you got millions of followers, you know, you're doing good, man. You got thousands of healing testimonies. That means thousands of people are listening. You know, we flying around the country and we talking on the biggest shows in America. That means they hearing. So, you know, I get that, but I'm the one receiving all the pressure. And it's like, dang, I don't get no sleep. I don't get to spend that much time with my family. All I'm doing is traveling, healing, and studying, and bring y'all this information for y'all can change our mindsets to not only heal one's body, but heal one's mind and one's spirit. Because all these things have to be rehabilitated for you to be able to say that you're whole again. And it's like I'm putting my life and my neck on the line just for y'all to not even... Y'all are calling me a liar. Y'all calling me stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's like, ain't none of y'all went and did. Just put me to the test. Try what I'm saying. But nobody wants to try it. It sounds so taboo because it's not Europeanized that they can't even, it hurts their soul to even listen to it.
Kind of like that Christianity thing.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Which is another, you see that? Because we serving another people.
That's exactly what it is. He said, kind of like that Christianity thing. Yeah. That's mind control. I keep telling y'all that Christianity thing is mind control. That's why people get mad when I be bashing on the Christianity thing. Because that's them entities fighting through you. You know what I'm saying? You're under a spell. When I tell you the truth, you lash back like you're like a pit bull. Like, you know what I mean? That's mind control. Anytime when I offer you the truth, whether it was about religion, health, whatever, you know, that Agent Smith lashes out. And that's the reason why we call these people NPCs and bots. Because that Agent Smith will, you know, out of nowhere, Soon as you trigger, soon as you say something, that Agent Smith will get triggered. And you'll know when the Agent Smith get triggered, because they're gonna lash at you. They're gonna lash at you.
Europeanized that they can't even, it hurts their soul to even listen to it.
Kind of like that Christianity thing.
Yeah, just like it did. Just put me to the test. Try what I'm saying. But nobody, y'all are calling me a liar. Y'all calling me stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about.
And see the thing about it, right? We all going through it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that the brother Yaki was even experiencing, things like this. But at the end of the day, I'm not even really surprised. You know what I mean? I know there's a bunch of haters out here. I respect the brother. I listen to the brother. You know what I'm saying? I take in that information. You know what I mean? And then like he said, people want to call him a liar or whatever, but they ain't even try it. Go try it. Try what he offered. These folk don't even do it. It's the same people when it comes to this gang stalking. You show them videos. I show people books. It's funny. I be having these bots. They used to try to tell me that, it didn't exist, right? And these are people that didn't even finish high school. And here it is. I'll pull out about 4 books that I bought from Amazon. 4 books about gang stalking, about terrorism in America. But then their dumb ass will try to tell me that gang stalking don't exist. See, I would be a fool if I was to listen to a moron like that. A motherfucker that ain't finished high school, can barely even read. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of people that's going to try to come and try to tell you something. Just completely dumb, ignorant people. This is the world that we live in today. These people have absolutely no sense. You have absolutely no sense. No scholarship, no nothing, no degrees, no nothing. And those be the ones that got the most mouth, the biggest mouth. It be the dumbest people. You know what I'm talking about? The dumbest people that have absolutely no scholarship whatsoever. But they're NPCs.
It's like, ain't none of y'all went and did. Just put me to the test. Try what I'm saying. But nobody wants to try it. It sounds so taboo because it's not Europeanized that they can't even, it hurts their soul to even listen to it.
Kind of like that Christianity thing.
Yeah, just like that. Which is another, you see that? Because we're serving another people God. But back to the meat part. If you look at our physiology, right, we don't have claws. I'm talking about, let's take away all the man-made stuff, all the technology, all right? Could you go out there and kill you a deer with your bare hands? No, you can't. Could you go out there and get a wild boar for your pork right now? No, it will kill your ass. So just based off of our functionality and our anatomy, we don't have claws to rip into our prey. We can't get up to 50 to 70 miles an hour. We are not horizontal and sit low to the ground and have tails to pivot us while we're running. We don't have that type of lean muscle mass. We don't have long canines. Our canines is for protection. Shouts out to my protector, my bodyguard Sar. He talks about how teeth development and early development of your teeth was actually meant for protection too. Speaking about if somebody hits you, your first instinct as a child is to do what? Bite you. So we see that our teeth is for protection. Our teeth ain't to rip meat from the actual bone. When you look at the felines, their teeth and their canines is meant to rip flesh from the skeleton structure. You can't you can't bite through no fur and bite through the meat all the way down to the bone to get your prey and to eat that meat. And for one, black people is not eating their meat bloody. We like our meat well done. So you think about all these things, the way we live, and then if you look at a carnivore eats 99% flesh, 99% meat. Every now and then you will see a lion eating some grass when his stomach is set because it got to go to the herb. You will see a wild dog eating grass because it got to go back to the roots and the herb. They fast, their body go through a stage of autophagy, then they eat some type of vegetable to help purge their system. Other than that, they eat nothing but bloody flesh. And you don't see pots and pans in the wilderness. They don't cook their food. They're not sprinkling rosemary on their food. They're not topping it off with potatoes. They eat nothing but meat. Us. when it gets to us, we feel like that we're carnivores and we not. We don't have none of the natural capabilities to track down these prey and eat them. And then when you get into the digestive system, if you look at our digestive system can get up to